Today we're back looking at some creepy TikToks. Okay, so this first video was actually sent to me today. Right before I started filming this video, somebody tagged me in this. I watched the first 5 seconds and it's really eerie. Okay, so that's weird.
Hello?
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but there is a creepy guy who's been following me for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah?
Can I stay at your place until he's gone?
Yeah, come in.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
I just hope he didn't see me coming here.
Ew. Oh my god, he's there.
Don't move. How do you say?
Ew, that is so freaky.
Yeah?
Hello.
What is it?
I was out for a walk with my wife and
Yeah?
we had a little argument and I lost sight of her.
Yeah, and?
Yeah,
Have you
close the
seen
door.
a woman by any chance?
No, I'm sorry.
25 years.
No.
Blue eyes.
No. No, sorry, bye.
Ew.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't like
yeah, I'm
that.
sure.
That's so freaky.
Bye.
I don't know if that's real or if it's fake. Yet again, why would you open the door?
It's okay, he's gone.
Can you check if he's gone?
Yeah, it's fine, it's gone.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ew. Okay, so that was part 1. There is part 2. I've got a feeling that might be a skit, so it's fake. But that probably still has happened before. I read the comments and still jumped. He's just so eerie. Like, I don't know why. That man just gives you a weird vibe. Do you ever look at someone you can tell that their vibe's off? Like, I just got a creepy feeling from him. Anyways, that was part 1. We're now gonna watch part 2, and apparently it gets worse.
Can you check if he's gone?
Oh,
Yeah,
the jump
it's
scare.
fine, it's
Get
Are you
ready.
sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ew. Ew, I hate that. That's so
Hey, you
freaky.
can't come inside, okay? Everything's locked.
He will never leave me alone. I told you he's crazy.
Hey.
He must know I'm here.
I'm gonna call the cops, okay?
Well, why don't you call the police? Stop
Don't move.
filming.
Don't move.
And of course he's disappeared. This is literally like a horror film. I hate this.
Where is he? Hey,
Ew,
hey.
ew, ew, no,
I'm sure we can find a solution, okay?
Nah, I'm so sorry. That is where we're gonna end that clip there. That is terrifying. Yet again, I think that whole situation might be made up, like they're actors. But it's still creepy. Left, right, good night. I know. Oh, I'm filming this at night as well. Like, that's just so eerie. And yet again, if that's fake, why would you make that? Who in the right mind would want to watch videos like that? Oh my god, I've seen this before. That is so freaky. Oh.
You can't tell me this is normal. Look at his forehead. This is bullshit. That's a mask. That's a skin mask. It ain't normal. Look at it.
You can't believe anything you see these days. These glasses aren't even real. Neither is my face. All this stuff was 3D tracked on using these dots that I drew on with this marker. Actually, the marker isn't real either. Neither is the background. Or my face. Have a good night.
These guys are central casting. There's nobody in Hollywood that looks like these people.
Okay, so what I will say with that Joe Biden clip, basically he had a facelift. And with facelifts, especially if you got them like 20 years ago, they do make your face look a bit weird, especially if you've got like no hair. But that mask one was so freaky the way they literally ripped it off. I would say I've got pretty I've got pretty stretchy skin. Am I wearing a mask? Facelift 20 years ago will do this. Yeah, so basically if Joe Biden he had a facelift, I think he had one here, so like obviously his head's gonna be wrinkly. And yet again with Joe Biden, he kind of talks like that. Like he's always like, oh. A lot of people online seem to think that he's not like a real person, that he's wearing a mask or he's got like stunt doubles. To me, that's just conspiracy rubbish. Like it quite clearly is him. However, he just is an elderly man with a wrinkly forehead. The first one made me jump. That's what I'm thinking. Like it literally freaked me out. It's a really realistic mask. Like I wouldn't know where they could get that. Wouldn't it be really funny to play like a sick prank and somebody where you like rip your face off? You could wear a mask of your face over your real face and it looks like you're ripping your face off. Now that is pure evil and I love it.
During a night shift at the hospital, a security guard encountered something rather unusual. Around 3 a.m., while occupied with paperwork, the guard noticed an elderly woman entering through the automatic doors.
Okay.
Acting promptly, he got up to assist her, as he recalled. However, when reviewing the recorded footage from that moment, a different narrative unfolded. Here is the actual footage captured during that time.
Oh god, so it's gonna be a ghost. And of course it happens at 3 AM. Is he literally communicating with a ghost woman? Oh god, oh, I don't like that, that's so eerie. Because, like, I think I've seen ghosts before, I'll tell you about it in a minute. And then it looks like he's wheeling the person around.
The security guard's story seems to align with all the details, except for one significant discrepancy. No one else witnessed the old woman he claimed to have seen, and strangely, the surveillance footage shows the doors opening as if someone walked in.
So who was it?
The guard appears to be conversing with an unseen entity during the encounter. The story becomes even creepier with the following detail. After offering the frail-looking old lady a wheelchair, she mentioned going to the 9th floor to retrieve the ID and belongings of a deceased patient. She enters the elevator and vanishes without a trace. Remarkably, the name the guard had written down on his clipboard matched that of a patient who had passed away in the hospital the day before. This has led viewers to believe that the ghost of the old lady came to collect her belongings. Whether real or not, it's up to you to decide.
I mean, what do you guys think? Is it real or is it not? Either way, it looked like the doors did open and he was helping somebody. Like, was he seeing things? Also, whenever I was younger, this is quite creepy, but I remember I was lying in my bed right there. I can't remember how old I was. I think I was maybe 4 or 5, maybe even 3. And I remember I was lying on my side and it looked like someone's face popped up from under my bed and then went down again. It was so realistic. It stayed in my mind forever. Like, I've never ever forgotten about it. I can't tell if my eyes were playing games or like if it actually was real. Like, was it a ghost? Was it a demon? Was it like a family member who died before I was born? It was just weird. Of course it's real. She came back for her things. His vibration was high enough to see her. I mean, by the looks of it, something was there, so maybe it was her, maybe it wasn't. Oh, either way, it's just creepy to think that like that probably does happen. Have you ever been walking around your house and you thought you seen somebody and you think it's your eyes playing like a trick and you're playing games with you? Maybe they actually did see somebody and it was a ghost. Okay, so this isn't actually that bad. So he's holding a photo of his dad who passed away. And it looks like he's showing somebody, but nobody's there.
Who's up there? Who's it? Who's it?
I mean, there's a good old saying that babies can see ghosts. Like it's pointing at something, but nobody's there.
Who is it?
Whenever I see videos of babies, cats and dogs looking down hallways or looking in the direction of something and nothing's there, I get freaked out. Because I do believe they can see ghosts. Maybe the baby could actually see his dad and like he was there to protect him. I won't lie, I kind of support that ghost. Like that's the type of ghost I want in my life. It's not scary because the dad's protecting them both. I'm hoping that's what's going on unless it's like something bad, like sinister, which I don't think it is. However, sometimes I feel like I can feel my dog's soul. I don't know how to describe it. You ever like stand there and you feel weird? Sometimes I'm stood in like my kitchen, but like I feel happy. And it's like I can kind of sense my dog, like her soul. Is that like a thing? I don't know if I'm like overthinking. Oh god, look at his face, that's so creepy. And he's just gonna sit there and try to light it on fire. He doesn't seem to be that good of a criminal if he's doing that. Like that's a rubbish job. Oh, look at his face yet again, it's so freaky. Why are you by my door? Get away from my... Okay, so I heard someone through the ring door camera. And I think the robber ran off.
Might as well get up out of here.
Yeah, so in the end he ran off, but that's just creepy, isn't it? It's the fact that you caught somebody on camera trying to break into your apartment while you're not there. A simple piece of duct tape, or maybe even just wear a mask. I'll put a screenshot of what the guy looked like. Like, he looked really eerie, didn't he? Seeing his whole face too, exactly like he's a rubbish criminal. If you're gonna try and break in somewhere, you know, cover your face. Don't have it so it means your face can be seen in camera.
Did you just take a video of me?
No. Ooh.
Yeah, you did. Back.
Oh god, that man had a creepy smile. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I just get a weird vibe from him.
Couldn't help it.
Oh, you're gonna be exposed.
I'm gonna ask your permission, can I?
No!
Take a picture of you.
Why?
Because you're stunning.
Take a picture of my butt though?
Give your whole of you.
That's weird, don't do that.
I'm asking permission.
No, you
I
don't.
like pretty things.
So delete it.
You can ask for permission all you want, but you've been denied. Yet again, if you look at his smile at the beginning, I'm gonna put it up right there. That's a creepy smile. She was way too nice about that. Exactly, in situations like that, you need to scream at them. You need to fully on yell at them. Because if you're like, oh no, don't do it, like they'll just not. They'll like continue to do it. The smile he does at the beginning, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's a weird smile. Have you ever looked at somebody and you just get like a weird vibe off them? Like, I don't know. Oh, that man needs to get his house searched. He couldn't help it. Well, quite clearly not. Like, that's just weird for him to say that as well. He's like, oh, you're a pretty thing. You've got it all on display. What a creep. Oh god, that is absolutely awful. It's just the fact that he's walking around outside her house. And she's probably reported him to the police and they've done nothing because they can. Oh, you can literally hear the fear in her voice. I personally hate watching videos like that because whenever it comes to stalkers, people do not take them serious. And the thing is with stalkers, I think people think, oh, stalkers try to break into your house and watch you sleep. They could literally just hang around in your area, contact you every so often just to remind you that they're there. Like, that man could literally walk around her house every single day and they'll never get arrested. Because they only get arrested whenever they physically touch the person. That's way too late. These stalker laws need to be more tougher. Exactly. If you've never ever went through a situation like that, you don't know how it feels. You are so paranoid beyond belief. And yet again, like, he might never ever physically touch her. It's the fact that he's lingering around and she knows that he's there, and like that would just play in your mind 24/7. What's happening? I'm so confused. She's just breathing heavily watching a lad walk about. That's what you think though, because you've not went through that situation. To you, it just looks like a guy walking around the local area. To her, it's completely different. Report him, get a gun, stalkers will harm you. She probably has reported him. Police literally cannot do anything unless he physically harms her. By that point, it's always too late.
On August 23rd of 2023, George Cruz and his wife had just finished making dinner and were heading towards the living room to eat their meal. The couple sit close to each other while watching their favorite TV program. As minutes pass, it appears that nothing strange is happening in this footage. But fast forward to just a few more seconds, and something happens that scares the living daylights out of the couple. Prior to this incident, George and his wife had been experiencing strange occurrences inside their house. Before having to document any of these occurrences, they would often wake up in the dead of night and hear faint whispering coming from somewhere inside the house. But creepiest of all is when the couple would see household items move on their own. Over time, the activity has become so intense that the couple has asked for help from those who specialize in the paranormal. It was recommended that they set up cameras around their home to capture evidence of the so-called paranormal activity, so the couple act accordingly. Weirdly enough, they were also told to get rid of a certain item inside their house.
Is that a rocking
George and his
chair?
wife own an old rocking chair,
Ooh.
and apparently this chair is the source behind all the activity. So the couple does exactly that by selling it. And surprisingly, a buyer has taken an interest in purchasing the chair. The couple holds onto the chair until the buyer comes over to pick it up sometime next week. But in the meantime, something very strange is captured on their cameras. No one is home when this is captured.
What's it gonna be? It's gonna start rocking. Yeah, just like I suspected. And stuff is gonna start falling. That is so freaky. Yet again, why would you ever want an old rocking chair? That's what they have in like the horror films. It's literally like someone sat in it. Like something is connected to that chair. It's just... Ew. Okay, that was weird. That was eerie. I feel like something's gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm getting freaked out. It's literally like it's playing games with the camera. Oh, I hate that. I absolutely hate that. And all of that is happening while the rocking chair rocks back and forward.
Eerily, the chair begins to rock back and forth before somehow other objects inside the house move on their own. Although terrified by what was captured, the couple is glad they had caught this. They can now show this video to those who've doubted their claims. However, this wouldn't be the only footage they'd be showing, because as of recent, more activity has been caught on camera. Not long after this video, the following incident was captured. Take a look.
Imagine it starts rocking right in front of them. Oh, yep. It just moved. Oh god. Yeah, that was freaky.
Now, moments before an object falls down, the camera pans over to the shelf as though sensing movement in that area. What's weird about this though, is that it sensed it before the DVD case had fallen on its own. Now, one could say that the camera picked up movement from the TV, but if that were so, then the camera would have already moved earlier, given that there were things moving on the screen way before the camera had moved. It seems like this was a random occurrence, unless it was sensing something else. The couple continued to document these strange occurrences in the hopes that someone could explain what's happening. Ultimately, their goal is to stop the activity. But until then, it seems they'll continue to share more footage of this unusual situation.
I think if they want all that stuff to stop, they have to get rid of the chair. But that might not even fix it, because if they've brought it into their home, they have to get it out of their home. And usually things like that never want to leave. Why would you give the cursed rocking chair to someone else? Because they would have cursed it. You know, it's like family traditions, pass it on to another family. 666 and a chair, shake my head. Well, if it's got that on it, oh, that's not good. That usually means something bad. Why are they selling it? They should destroy it instead. If you destroy it, it will destroy you. Never ever try to do stuff like that. It's like whenever it comes to like haunted objects, if you destroy them, you'll like release it. I think whatever is in it is maybe trapped in it, but like if you destroy it, like you'll let it out into the world, it could take over your wife. I hope they told the person who bought the chair about the strange activity. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest, if I was the owner of that chair, I would not tell anyone else about it. I would encourage them to take and be like, oh yes, it's an amazing thing, just to get it out of my home. And yet again, why would you ever want a chair like that? Why would you ever want a creepy rocking chair? You're just asking to be haunted. Well, anyways guys, let's really leave that video there. That is some creepy TikToks. If you want to see me look at more creepy stuff, let me know, definitely will. Press bigger, subscribe, and see you all tomorrow for another video.